Hello Rangers, my name is Nash and welcome back to Legacy Wars. Today we have something that might go into 3 parts, which is going to be, well, the Defender raid. In this case, we're actually going to try and do something different. One, just defeat a single section the entire way till it's finished, then only is the video done. To where, well, the next one, for the next day, will contain the next zone. It'll be very dependent on whether or not I can actually go through each node without spending more than 1 energy. In this case, we're starting with the first regular node. After that, maybe we'll do the boss or the next tracks. In this case, I think it's actually better to do the boss than doing the other nodes below in the elite path or the other one. Mainly because you do get a bit of a damage boost and it does unlock the next paths. Or to be more specific, it unlocks the other nodes that you can go to. You can just go backwards in the elite path or the hard path. So in this case, blaster mode, which should get rid of Danny pretty quickly if I have the damage. But in this case, it is like before. Mostly the leader is the one with the upgrades, while the assists pretty much have nothing. And for this one, it's still fast. In most cases, you can just use the leader. You don't even need a villain or whatever kind of thing it is that the challenge is. You don't need the assist for them anyway. One, your leader is mostly why your health is high. So, there's the reason. And you can tell, I'm pretty just... okay, this is the Defender one. Which means, well, mostly Defenders are the ones that get boosted. In this case, I've taken 2 other type of assists, and it still worked out. Compared to the elite nodes, this boss is weaker, which means it's the 3rd weakest thing in today's video. So, Gold Slash and Mighty Punch should at least do a lot more than what that did. In this case, you do want to just spam your middle slot for Goldar, but the question is whether or not it'll actually let you hit. And yeah, it doesn't really matter what assist, you just need something to boost your stats to where it will work. And in this case, I'm trying to just boost my health and damage by simply not... okay, so these ones are just... they're assists. One of them isn't a defender, so it works. Mighty Punch, okay, yeah, this is one more thing. This is where you use... okay, yeah, this is another thing. Back away. If I keep doing this now, it should provoke an attack. And, okay, come on. This is really happening, huh? Okay, Mighty Punch. I should just start attacking properly. This is another thing. You can't just try and counter each time. AI might do it to you, but you'll have to just use your energy as much as possible when you can, because you don't know when you're actually going to hit. And every bit of energy you waste before you even get a chance to attack, yeah, that's going to result in possibly losing that node to way sooner than you should. However, this is also a weird assist spamming node, and there's the block. This is what I meant. You can sometimes use the taunts to remove that, but now I still need to catch up. After 20 seconds, I can try and use this, drop kick them, and let's see. Back away. I need to get this perfectly done. And yeah, this is another thing. That's why you also have to constantly taunt them. Yeah, I'm going to lose this node. I'm losing this node. Yeah, this was not planned for. Oh, wait. Do I get it? Okay, never mind, I do. Now, I think I'll just go above. First to get maybe some attack ups. Then I'll go to the middle and get 1 single attack up. Which, that is the only one. Then I'll start with one final one to get the final bit of attack boost. Which is in, well, I can easily go to that one now since I don't need to do the other elite node. Though I will end up just doing that one anyway, but you don't exactly have to do them, being that you can go to the boss, and you only need this one then. Turbocharge, and another, Turbo Wind, no, what was it again? Okay, Wind Chaser. Turbo Wind Fire is the middle slot strike, but, as you can tell, it is pretty easy to do it against, more like it's easier to just strike a bot that doesn't even have a block. And with this is the attack node, which, okay, this one has a block, so it's not going to be as easy to just strike them. However, Guile can still use his other attacks, even though it's a bot, so they can instantly just, they can just stop your attacks even if they're fast, because they input as soon as you input. Now, how about Sonic Boom and Sonic Blade? Now, this is Sonic Boom. Wait for this one. That's multiple crits and it's still in range. Okay, Sonic Boom and Somersault. Now there is one thing. Supers are regular supers where they don't count as a type. Their damage gets reduced. However, I believe regular ones just still keep their increase. Okay, yeah, I can only dodge, but this should result in something else. I can... okay, never mind. That one I still can't dodge. Okay, X-Sonic Boom. How... I'm the one using them. Why did it just... Loading assets when it really shouldn't. It needs to load it before the match when you didn't. Okay, remove this. And Bullet Revolver. The difference between this and the previous one is the assist at the same time. They're not leveled like the other team was. So, Sonic Boom, go. Danny may not be able to hit someone. However, he can deal some damage with a few kicks. Wall Kick combo does about 10,000 damage from just being alone. If he has his assist, or the boost from the other things, it'll now do a lot more. And by 10,000 already, it's already been multiplied by 3. And it does 3,000 in auto level, so you can just realize that. It does a lot more than you think, but he's useful in raids, but not able to do a thing in ranked or challenges. He's really just, that's his only issue. He'll deal damage. However, he can't deal damage if they can just stop his attacks. Which is the main reason. Okay, Axe Flurry, Trakina. You may also be the same thing. It may just be Danny versus Trakina, but the difference is, at least they have a lot of health. I don't know about mine, and I still don't have a block to stop these. Can I please just... There we go. Okay, Wild Kick combo. If they don't end up stopping it, it's out. In some cases, you really just want to secure, maybe not having to spend more than 1 energy per node. You always want to make it at least the minimum amount. So in this case, you're just securing it. It doesn't matter what order you go in, as long as you always just spend 1 EP to complete a node. You can spend your time going through it, yes. You can also just go in a specific order to get to the boss node as soon as possible. However, if you just feel like it, you can go slow, like this one where I'm going to be taking zones per... I'm just going to keep going through the zones instead. But that does mean one thing. I will be doing the Megazord challenge to get the energy, which is actually very good. That challenge is very good for raids. It does 140,000 per thing, per mission. That's more like what I was saying. It does provide a lot. 140,000 per... it doesn't even have to be a win. It just has to be you doing damage. The Megazord Super Brawl challenge counts towards missions, unlike the event. Which is something very useful to where it can do that. But seriously, this Magnet Defender is just being weird. Okay, Capria combo, and kick them away, and jump back. I just had to dodge because there's Billy, and Mandible Bites, nope, Shield Toss, and Harpoon Kick. I need the middle slot more than the first because it also does more damage. Shield Slam, and up you go. Now I can just do this, mainly because the combo just works, and now kick you away into a Shield Toss. Now how about just dodge here? Yep, that's what was needed. The invincibility would have saved the AI, so Shield Toss again. Now I just need to keep landing a Shield Slam. It might help, but I also have to stay out of range. Jeffrey combo. Yep, this is all another thing. You can't just do that though. And Shield Slam. You'll be launched. Now for one more Shield Slam. If it doesn't activate a breaker, it doesn't. Here's the thing though, I will not be collecting the double damage nodes because you don't do that. You don't collect them unless you actually need them for a specific node. And in this case, you just want your damage nodes, your health nodes, and that, just leave it at that. Then you can just leave if you want to leave it for the next day, and maybe it'll actually be useful. Obviously it'll be useful for the later ones, as I use 2 of them, or at least a few of them, to at least go to the next nodes. Or defeat the next boss nodes without using more than 1 energy. In some cases, the game mode will, or more like, okay, the event itself might actually also, well, make it attempts instead of using energy. Which is a little weird, but it kind of makes it that it's easier because you don't use energy that time, but you only have 1 attempt, so you better make it count. And here we are, the strongest node of today's video. This one has 360,000 health, so 390,000 health. Okay, that was there, but still. This thing is that attack node, right next to the boss node, for the elite path. In this case, you'd actually, well, it's the strongest one. If you only want to focus the nodes, save your team for this one, not the boss. And it is another thing. You want to at least defeat the other one so you get as much of a damage boost as possible before doing this. That is if you're going to go this way. It's not really recommended to do this one. Maybe go to the final boss instead. Being that I believe that's a better boost because, well, you don't need to do the others. You just need to do this one. Or more like, you just need to do the bosses because they already provide a massive boost in damage. They don't provide health, but they provide damage, which is the whole point. The more of them you have completed, the better. Meaning, you can complete the other bosses pretty easily. But when you return to the elite paths, you're gonna get a ton of damage too. And I mean a ton being that, it's not that much, but it's still about 9 to 12%. But I think it's only 9% for the other nodes. This one, I believe, is 3 or 6 or something. It's still a lot. It's still very useful, so you're gonna have to do them anyway. As much of a... just add up the percentages and it'll be good. And so we enter the second last warrior match. There's still 4 more left, counting this one, which is gonna be 2 Megazord matches. Being that is another part of the node. That one you're gonna have to add up. If you just have to spend your Megazords, you're gonna add it up through there, and it'll eventually reach, it'll reach enough power to where you don't even need to really care. The Megazord one, however, will maybe be short, but I said 3 parts, so the Megazords might just be an extra. But I don't think it's going to be there. But I will just, I'll finish each section. They'll each get their part. But the Megazords, I don't think so. That one, well, you only have about 9 Megazords, if you even have a moving Megazord. And last I checked, not everyone can own that Megazord. Mainly because it was only given away for free when it was released, and it hasn't been given away since. Or more like, hasn't even had an offer in the shop. You can dodge that one, and Wolf Bite. Okay, really? Really, Billy? You gonna just punch me like that? Okay, in this case, it might look like it's not gonna go as well because... okay, yeah, this is just gonna be something. Prison Surge, and I can do it twice because Doggy has horrible recovery. Yep, remove it this here. Let's see if we can provoke the AI. That's not gonna hit. And what's it gonna be? Just gonna provoke it? No? Okay, and instead of doing that, it dodges back. Block here, and let's see if I can at least hit the 2 hit. Nope. Instead I just take tons of damage. I think this might be the first one that wastes the node. And I'm pretty sure Zanaku is the second strongest node. That's the problem. If he doesn't take it down yet, he also has the damage boost, which was only 3%. It's just something. Prison Surge. And okay, the bot is just going to use that over and over. But I do have to also watch it carefully. Okay. That happened. Now I can't exactly take a risk of being hit. Moon Rising again. And now I can try doing something else. So back away. Because I have a feeling it'll just do that. And Crescent Surge. Now one thing is, I just need a few more hits with the combo, so... Wolf Bite. Nope, that's a block. Okay. Activate this. And now I can do Savage Maul. This will at least remove the blocks, and I still need to land a few more hits, so... Moon Rising. And now I can finish off. This has not been the first fail, so... I should go with the Crescent Surge. Now to the Megazords. For this one, for obvious reasons, I'll just show the movie Megazord. This one, it may have been given away, but no one, even if you owned it, it's still not dropping from the boxes. So it's not going to be that powerful anyway. It's just more like it can be useful to do some extra few nodes, being that the entire Megazord thing does take a few days. If you get to there, you then just don't want to waste your Megazords. Being that, like I said, it has its limited usages. For that obvious reason, why you speed through to the bosses instead of, well, doing it like this. And Tyranno Assault, and yeet, and yeet. Another statement stands. There is, well, you can use your Megazords as little as possible before you reach the final one. But if you're going to go like this, you can just use which one you want. Doesn't matter, you're gonna have them back anyway. In this case, I'm just using the strongest Megazord I have for this specific one, which is at 29,000 for the Dino Megazord regular. And just get stunned. It's just more like I had it leveled up. It only has 9 million power, but it's still stronger than Predazord at the moment because of the boost to Hero Megazords. That's what the Defender mission is for, the Defender raids is for this one. So as you can tell, this is what the zone looks like after the rewards. Come on. This is mainly what you have to sit through the entire time. It isn't just all at once, but there. You can see. The next zone will be this one. You'll have to go over further, up to the top, and the nodes will have a lot more health, as you can tell. The difference is, these ones will actually require maybe some boost. Maybe just do the boss first. You're gonna need that one instead. It does have more health this time, but you do just use one of these, and it doesn't look like these are one attempt. So, they still take energy, but you get the double damage, which means you still beat 2 nodes and got the damage in 2 energy. which is mainly what you want. You want to make, yeah, like I said, 1 energy, 1 node. You don't want to make it spend more than that, otherwise you technically just failed that node. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy the first part of the Defenders of the Galaxy raid, please make sure to give this video a like, comment if there's something you'd like to see, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to not miss anything. As your Discord, it's in the description. There's a Patreon below that. You can support me there, and your name will appear around this time in the video. And I'll see you in the next Founders video. Goodbye.